matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things.
In this picture, they're in Muskoka, and I love it. You guys have so much snow, holy smokes, and it just continues this morning. This is one of the areas where we're seeing significant snowfall, and I'll be talking about that coming up. Hey, polar vortex, it's arrived, and it's sticking around for a while. We'll get to know it real well. It's bringing extreme cold and frigid wind chills this morning through portions of the prairies, northern Canada, and then eventually through central Canada as well. In Ontario and Quebec, we've got heavy snow, squalls, and reduced visibility because of all that snow and blowing snow. And in Atlantic Canada, it's warm and wet. Some spots getting snow and freezing rain, but generally temperatures warm. But it's going to get colder. I'll talk about when coming up. For now, here's what you can expect today.
At the 25. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start with the option. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ground?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes the front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing.
Really?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That's complete to Trenton Cannon, the running back. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Trenton Cannon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a first carry for their fullback. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Ravens nothing.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Marquise Brown coming off of a solid rookie season, 46 catches, 584 yards, but he was never 100%. In his rookie year, as head coach John Harbaugh talked about the foot injury that he played with throughout the season. Now they expect him to be 100% healthy, and when so, they'll see more of those plays that had everyone calling him Hollywood in college.